Hey guys, looks like we're having an update today. Okay, can you hear me? Cool stuff. I have absolutely no idea how the new stages are, so guess that we'll have to figure it out together. I just woke up, so I'm having my coffee now. Okay, at the first glance, looks like the next stages are all full of plenty of monsters. This one should be okay. We're also getting red cubes, since you're also getting fire items this stage. So I don't know if you guys read the patch notes, but we're having a bunch of new items, and most of them unlock at the last stage. So after we're beating, I think, this one, I don't think that the last boss is killable at this point. But wait a second, let me check the audio. Is it better now? Fio, can you hear it now? Okay. Yeah. It's because of my audio interface. But now I'm hearing myself back. I don't know why. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, I wasn't really planning to do this stream, but I woke up and I was like, let's do it. Yeah, let's see. So, I never tried this one since we didn't have a test server. So, let's see. I guess I'll have to put on my my PvE gear this time. Yeah, that would be it. I changed my gear. Okay, let's see how this is. And meanwhile, I might figure it out where I'm hearing myself back. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to be one shot all the way. But I'm just hoping to get to the next ring. That would be at 43. So if I'm getting there, I'm happy. I don't really care about all the stages. I really have no idea how these stages are. Okay, let's go. Okay. An away spell would be good here. Looks like my ring is in vacation. No proc. Yeah. That wasn't a good run. Yeah, I'll have to try this one again. I need the ring to proc fast, I guess, at the beginning. Or I might just do it anyway. No, I have to try it again. Yeah. But this one is easy. I just need the ring to do its job in the first round. Oh, thank you. I like this arena season. I actually wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't get to that. I have my materials ready. Yeah, season finished yesterday. I guess that all the new stages are supposed to be hard. They should give us something to do for a couple of months. Come on, give me a ring spell. That's it. Yeah, this is done. Hey, Yang. Aren't you supposed to be at work or something? Oh, day off, nice. Okay, first stage done, second try. No, I'm only playing this character. I have one else, but I gave it up a while ago. Oh, that's a skin. Sorry, I'm just understanding the question now. So you can equip some cosmetic skins. I'll show you after this stage what I mean by the costumes. Okay, that was a good start. My hit sucks, I just miss everything. Yeah, I can do this one, but I need a few more tries. So to answer the question about the costumes, you're having costumes over here. You need to buy them, so you can make your character look like something else. They are quite expensive in general, like you can have them on the market, so you can see. Actually, let me craft some food, I might need it soon. I should be able to beat this stage, but I need all my spells to do their job. Yeah, I think you kind of need plus 10 items at this point. I mean, I don't think, as far as I know, there are 5 players that reach 240, and all of us have plus 10 items. The new items are, let me see if I remember it, a ring, the wind ring, so the mana blue wind ring at 43. We have a chest at 46 and a bunch of necks at 50. So we get all the orange necks at once. Hello, hello. There should be an article soon enough about it. Yeah, I might do it this time. I just needed the defense spell. Cool. Yay, let's hope I get the ring. I don't really care about all the stages now. I just want to get to the ring. So yeah, let me check. So we're having the ring, no sword, chest at 46, no new belts, and all the new necklaces. So all the new necklaces and the new ring. To make an item plus 10, you spend around 200 to... I'll just share a link in a minute. Wait a second. You're welcome. What do you mean by bugged? I can't drink any? Hey, Bashko. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this is good. I didn't look at the start if there's another big boss after this one, but okay. This guy has a lot of health. Like, look at that one. Dude. I should really get some hit. Miss. But as long as the spells can't miss, I guess that I'm fine. Yay! I can craft the new rings. Yeah, that's a lot of health over there. That's a lot of health. Let's see. New rings. New rings. Yay. I'm actually going to craft some. So I personally want, I don't know how much the spell does, but it must be better than the old one. And I'm for sure I want one of these to replace my actual ring. So I want the double defense over here. So I prepared my farm all week in waiting for this. I'm just going to try one of these. Yeah, speed rings again. So I'm just trying to try a premium. And I'm going to try a basic too. And let's see what are the next stages. So far I'd say that if you can reach 240, the next 3 are not that special. But that guy has a lot of health. Let's just compare them. Yeah, it has more base defense. But overall it's not giving way more defense than the other one because the secondary stat is lower. But I do like speed, so I don't really care about hit in my build. But if you're using a normal attack build, you might use that hit. Yeah, so actually if you want defense, the mana ring earth is still better from a defense standpoint. But 11 speed is not at all bad. I'm really curious if there's another level like 232. That was absolutely awful. That's probably the hardest stage in the game, like ever. It's horrible. So if you're aiming to finish 240, I think that you kind of need at least one amazing spell ring, or maybe even two, depending on the spec. So yeah, reaching 224 is a good spot because you can make you one of those rings. And that's a very good ring. That can make a whole lot of difference in the game. Hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, I got the defense buff, that's a good thing against so many mobs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that mana ring with all the stats, to be honest, from the first try. Oh, this stage is hard. I need a ring spell here soon. Come on, do the ring, do the ring. Yeah, I will have to try this one again, I think. Way too late with that spell. Okay, let's go again. So close. Hey, you can't always get them first try, no matter yours. Yeah, so if I'm proccing the ring fast in the second round, this stage is super easy. If not, I should have checked that ring, but I don't think that enough blocks passed, so we can see the stats. I'm so sleepy. I had a really bad night, I don't know why. And my son is sleeping in the room, so I'm trying not to wake him up either. Yeah, I could probably still rank top 3 even without my sword, I think. Without any problems. I mean, with a new sword instead of this one. I don't think it's all about the sword. I mean, all my gear is good, not just the sword. I might actually try to make myself a wind sword, just out of the curiosity to see how high I can rank with it. Having that defense early on is a game changer in these stages, I think. You're just taking so much less damage. It's awesome. And after that they cast the debuff on you, so... I wasted that spell there. I just casted the spell late on that boss, so I might not finish this one again. I could really use some hit on this character. I'm like terrible. I used to have a hit belt and it was way better with it, but I sold it, so I don't really have an option right now to have more hit in any way. Yeah, so 5k hit is really not making it. If you really want to do some combos, you need like double of this. I think that Farm for Ace has 10k hit and he's still missing a lot, so just take that into consideration. If you're not relying on spells, get 10k hit somehow. My ring is actually not that strong, since you guys were mentioning it. It's not that amazing. There are better ones over there. What are the timers on this? Yeah, I didn't get any spell, I think. Looking at the timer. No, I don't think that's a spell. Because the base timer is 54k, so I think this is the premium one. Yeah, this is the premium. I think this is they both roll like two stats. Yeah, we'll see. How much food do I have? Let me check. So the base one is 36 and the premium is 54k blocks. Quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bit of food. I could actually just... this is crap. This is crap. This is just all food that I'm not even using. I have it like from when I was trying to kill stage 200. I have this food, so I don't need it for anything. Let's just go like this. I want to see the next stages. This one I can beat it without food, but screw it. Let's be efficient. This is my new cat. Hi Josh. This is my new kitten. We just got it yesterday or 2 days ago. She was abandoned, found her on the streets. Not yet. I have to teach her how to farm materials. I have my other cat playing 9C for me. This one is new. She's still a noob. Yeah, I don't get these people. So we found this beauty abandoned on the streets. She's like the cutest cat in the world, and she's super, super friendly. And someone somehow lost her or something like that. We searched for the owner, couldn't find it, so we just took it home. So yeah, I have a new cat. We were kind of used to having 2 cats, and our old cat unfortunately died. So she appeared, and we were like, okay, let's just take her home. She needs a home, so we have a lot of cats. I mean, around the family, we probably have over 40 cats in the family. With all my brother, my mother, my parents-in-law, we have a bunch of cats. Yeah, this is a win for sure. This stage is a win. Using critical food on spells is like super overpowered. So keep that in mind if you ever have problems in the stages. Just use crit food. I would be amazed if there's no block until the last stage. I mean, we had 2 very hard stages up to 240. Like 227 is super, super hard, and 232 is absolutely awful for everyone. So it's not. I'm having problems there in particular, but even the guys with speed swords and other builds had huge problems there. So I'm waiting to see which is the new roadblock for me. But so far, it's going quite nice. I forgot to check the rings. I should have checked the rings. I think that we can see them now. Should be enough time passed. I hate that sun ray, but there's nothing I can do about it. Should go in a few minutes. I'm prepared to try more, even if I'm not getting the spell. But I noticed that my problem right now are not the cubes, are the other materials, because they require like 1k of them. So I'm just having to... How to be me? I started super early, and I kind of never cashed out, unless the other guys that were in front of me. So, I don't know. I guess I just like this game and I see its future, so I always try to keep my gear as best as I can. After this stage, I don't want to ruin the run. I'll check it, Yoink. I'll show you the recipe in a minute. Yeah, I think I'm beating this one too. Damn, that guy hits for 10k. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny that boss just did 10k on me. So you're asking about the materials, so just look at this. So you need like 700 of these, but look at the premium. It's like, look at this number over here. This is like crazy. So the green cubes are not even the problem. And I had like thousands of these stacked up from the past because you didn't really need much. I mean, if you compare with this one, you needed like 90. So now you need like 1.3k. So you just have to go back to stages 190. Because I looked at the drop table, and over here you can get a lot of those. Like you get like 50 in an AP parse or even 100. They drop a lot around here. But it's quite annoying. You have to go back and farm a lot. Nope, no spell. Look, I got double defense and no speed on this one. Come on, I wanted the speed. This is the regular ring, I guess. I really wanted the speed over here. Yeah, if anyone wants a ring with 500 defense, you can message me. I'm selling this one. Damn it. Let's do one more. Jesus. I wanted to try another of this one, but I'll just do a new basic one. Yeah. Okay, back to the stages. I'm not very patient today, so let's just use some food. Wait a second. I can't get rid of that sun ray. It's just passing in between my blinds. Kitty. Get over here, kitty. Spells are affected by the crit. Food is not affected by the combo crit. No, spells don't always crit. It's just I don't know, I'd call it an animation problem. I mean, they appear as crit, but they can crit. I'm Romanian, so Eastern Europe. So yes, spells can crit. The animation is the same, but if you're looking at the damage, you'll see that I'm sometimes doing 40k with the sword, sometimes I'm doing 60k with the sword. So they clearly crit. That's a fact. Yeah. But the thing is that the combos are giving crit, but not on spells. So that crit is not affecting spells, unfortunately. So actually I think it's fair. It would be... no, I'm not using Pandora. I used it in Season 0, but I do like the mod. I'm actually a good friend with Osama, and I gave him a lot of... We talk about it a lot, but I decided to not try it just because I want to... I'm constantly giving feedback to the developers, and I want to play the game as it is, so I can tell them better feedback, because Pandora solves a lot of problems that I would forget about if I would play it. So I just want to play the game like this, as long as I'm collaborating with the devs with feedback. But my brother and my friends use Pandora, so I'm all for it. Yeah, this is a win. Nice. After the next stage, I think that the chest gets unlocked. My brother is in top 50 actually. He didn't get in top 20 this time. He was top 20 in season 0. Actually, my feedback is constantly that it's too difficult. I don't think it's normal to have this high of a gear. I think that it should be a bit more accessible for most of the players. I'm not using RPC now. I tried it for a while, but I don't mind the huge download data, and I think that it runs faster in the old way. So I also like the graphic UL, so I can't use that in RPC mode. So that's one of the reasons for running my own node, I think. Let's see how this one is. This went actually better than expected. I wasn't thinking that I can reach this stage without making a new ring. And I didn't even use my second spell ring, because I still have the second spell ring for some stages. I think that you can finish stage 200 for rather cheap. But if you craft your own food and stuff. So to beat stage 200, you can get to stage 190 just by self-crafting if you're really patient, or if you just spend like 10 NCG. But if you can find a good chest for around 20 NCG, I think that's already enough to reach 200, just with a very good chest and what you can craft if you're getting some spells. Spell rings are not necessary for the arena. Actually, most of the guys in top 10 don't even use a spell ring. They just use attack rings to go with the speed swords. I actually didn't use a spell ring last season, but my new spell ring has better speed than my old ring, so I just used that one. This stage, yeah, I think this is a win. Although that boss has a lot of health. Oh, they hit hard. Yeah, I might need some food to pass this one. Yeah, that guy hit so hard. Jesus. He just gave 7k damage in me while I have my defense buff active, so I have like 3k defense. He just doesn't care. Look at this, new ingredients for the new next orange stuff. Well, I'll just show you a normal, like, farm is the guy that was beating me badly last season, so he's one of the best players around, and he's not using any spells, but he has this monster of a sword that can make the whole difference. When you're having that much speed, you just stack attack over here and over here. So this is a very strong build. This is a very, very strong build. But you know, again, you can't really get this sword anymore. Attack is very, very strong in PvP because of the combo system, and you never miss. So on the 4th hit you do like 4 times the damage. So that's already stronger than most spells. You don't need defense when you have that kind of attack, that kind of health, and that kind of speed. Again, he has 87k health. That's a lot to... I think I'll just use some crit again. Whatever. I'm not in my patient mood today. Let's just beat this stage. I want to get as far as I can before my son wakes up, so let's just beat this with food. You can get a pretty... I think that the new swords are very good for PvP. I mean, the old ones are still better overall. I mean, having that sword with 80 speed or with 50k spell damage is quite something. But the new ones give a lot of everything. So if you're having like a great success premium sword, the 220, that's more than strong enough to be a top 10 player if you're having the rest of the gear. I mean, with a sword like that, I think I would still rank top 3 with no problems. But I'd have to avoid some guys. Right now, I don't really have to avoid anyone because of the sword. Stage 205 is quite hard. I think I was stuck there. After I beat 205, I got to 220 in the same day. But I had a pretty stupid build back then. Hehe, I did it. Yay. That was pretty close. One more hit and I would have been dead. Excuse me for 1 minute. I'll just have to go check on my son. Okay, I'm back. My wife is taking care of her son, so I can keep on playing. Nice. Okay, so let me see what Andrea was asking. 75. I don't usually do giveaways. I'm not a fan of that, sorry guys. I just like to give out knowledge. And I'm trying hard to make guides. But nah. So let me see. 75 NCG. What's wrong with this stage? So little not many monsters around. Two big mobs at the end. Oops, I died. Guess it's time for some crit food again. Yeah, just crit is making this game super easy for me. I mean, man, that extra damage on the spells. Oh yeah, it's like amazing. I think I gave this feedback for a million times. They should give something else for crafting these items. It's like there's not actually a reward. Like, come on, you're giving me 3 rings for doing this. It's like it's funny. I think that my second ring should have the stats. Yeah. Yeah. No spells here. $47 with some crit food. This should be an easy win. Bum. $47. I have a feeling that the last monster is not killable, by the way. I mean, I saw the I sometimes get the articles to review them before they're published, and the last monster has like 2 million health. He doesn't seem like something you can kill, but back in the day it was the same. I mean, no one could kill. Fenrir was not supposed to be killed, the 200 stage monster, but after the stage 201 was released, he got quite easy. That was a wasted spell over there. And this one is down too. Nice. I think that we didn't look at the new chest. Let's just see the new chest. Or did we look? No, we didn't look at the new chest. Let's see the new chest. So it has more base health than the old one. It has a bit more of everything than the old one. Oh, actually the old one is this one, right? The best one that we can make right now is this one. And actually the Earth one has less HP but has more defense and secondary stats. Yeah, funny enough. So looking at it, it seems like the 228 chest is actually stronger, but there's an argument to be had. Right now in the game the best sword is this one, and it's wind, so if you care about PvP and you're having an earth chest, guys with wind swords will do double more damage, like 20% more damage versus you. But I don't know, this chest doesn't seem very good. I don't know if I'm doing one. Yeah, I think I'll just skip this recipe. Yeah, it's an interesting choice for the arena, I guess. Just to avoid when everyone will get wind swords, you might want a wind chest. Okay, 48. Let's go without food. I have a feeling that I will have to use crit again, but let's just try it once. Yeah, so I was looking at some messages around here. Yeah, so I also looked at what Andres sent me with his gear. Well, you're getting at the point where you kind of have to start spending because you can't really make it with plus 3 items anymore. The only free thing you can still try is making a thin ring with a spell. That can help a bit, but overall you kind of have to spend money from this point. A good thing to buy, I think. I really like the solid belts. They are way stronger than the war belts overall, and I noticed that they're not that expensive right now anymore. Let's see the stage. Okay, starting with a boss, that's good. Got the defense up, that's good. That guy is just doing a ton of damage, like 6k, and I have like a lot of defense. This guy hits so hard. Another boss? Jesus. And a lot of debuffs. Yes, I need a crit food again. At least I got 2 stars. Oh, this is hard. This is a hard stage. Yeah, this is a hard stage. Yeah, this is a hard stage. But I think it can be done with food and a bit of luck. Yeah. I think I can beat this one. But yeah, with crit food should be okay. I should beat those monsters first 2 waves 50% faster, so that might give me enough health to just finish the last ones too. It's quite a tricky stage. I mean, getting to huge bosses at the start and at the end you still get that huge wave to beat. Kind of hard to get with enough health there. Let's see. That's good. The defense is good. Yeah, this is way better. Not sure that I can beat this one. Oh, that was a good spell. That was a good, nicely timed spell. Yeah. Yeah, I think it can be done with a lot of luck. It can be done. But yeah, I just need to use food and try some more. Yeah, those guys really hard. With my spell up, with the defense spell up, I have like over 3k defense, and they're just doing like 10k against me. That's hard. I might not have enough food to lock this one out. Too bad that ring proc to the end of the round. This is not a good run. I wonder if they changed something in spells. It seems like I always get the defense up, but I'm doing less ring spells. Yeah, this is not a good run. I wasted both of my ring spells at the end of the rounds. I kind of need them at the start to... Yeah. I'm not sure that I'm liking the fact that we're getting fire cubes at the end. I still prefer the wind gear. I think that always the fire gear I think is always giving attack. Let me check. Or defense. So the fire next should give defense. Or I don't know. Each neck is giving something different, but I don't really know what. We'll see. Maybe we can get there with some luck and some food. So I have 4 more tries before I run out of food. That's not a good thing. I should have crafted more, and I have all my craft slots full, so... There is no best element right now. It's about your matchup in a way, so you kind of have to avoid having the wrong chest, since only the chest and swords matter as an element. Like the swords decide what kind of element you attack with, and the chest decides what kind of element you get more damage from. So for example, in the world 5 all the monsters are fire, so you kind of don't want a wind chest against them. But overall, for each recipe, for the older items, the wind is always the best. And for the new orange items, let's call them like that, like unique items, the wind gives speed and the earth gives health, for example, for the belts. So it's a matter of what you need. I actually went with the earth belt for the health this time. And I'm not sure what I'll use as the neck. I might not use anything since I like my neck. Yeah, wind is generally the speed element, the fast element. Health is the tank one, and fire used to be the offensive one, like attack and stuff. And water should be more or less about defense. But again, it's about picking your neck and your chest and sword right to not be at an elemental disadvantage. If I'm doing a fast ring spell in the last round, I might beat it. I just need a very fast spell over here. Maybe I can take care of some of the most of the tiny mobs. That's it. That's it. I can't kill any of them. Yeah. I might actually do it. That was close. One more hit would have beat me. Those guys do like over 5k damage versus a 3k defense character. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Nice. Yeah, it was close. Reorg. I can do it again, even if it gets reorg. Don't be a hater, Fio. Yes, these stages are quite hard. I mean, I'm having a ton of everything, and I'm barely beating them with food, so I'm really curious what Farm will do. He might do better, actually. Having that extra speed for him is great. And he's also relying a lot on the combo system and not missing much, so he gives more damage than me overall. Yoink, at what stage are you now? Did you pass 227? What bug? If I got back my investment, I actually spent no money on this game. I just built my wife a second computer, a better one back in the days when we could mine. So, and except for that, I just played. So I never bought any NCG or anything. So yeah, I can say that I'm on a loss over here. But even with what I've spent on gear, I mostly made it back. So I think that after this arena season, I actually recovered what I put into the gear in season 0. So I'm actually not at a loss with any of my gear spendings. But I did spend a lot of my gear. And I did spend a lot on potions. Since I crafted all my gear. I haven't bought any single piece of the gear I'm wearing. And that took a lot of time and crafting and potions. Okay, what do we have here? Another huge boss. I can see his health. He's not appearing down. It seems like he's over 400k, I guess. Can't really tell. Come on, come on. Nah, he's beating me. He's beating me. No, he casted the spell. I won. First try, no food. That's funny. I think that you're getting to see the next now. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this easy, to be honest. I actually expected to get stuck around the middle of it. Warriors necklaces. Yeah, that was a very tight battle. Yeah, you give me your sword and I'll give you the first necklace, I promise. It's okay. Yeah, let's look at the next. So, this is quite important, the basic one. Oh my god, the fodder requires cubes. We're like screwed. Can you imagine that you need like 60 of these to make a +7 of the other ones? Like, Jesus. You need cubes for them. Fuck. Oh, we're so screwed. Yeah, we're so screwed. And 77 of these. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm making a new neck. This is like insane. What the hell? Yeah, this is crazy. So this would be the food for the rest. Not sure what to think about it. Yeah, let's see how good the rest of them. So, the fire one gives speed. Speed necklace, that's new. And speed here too. But looking at the stats, you get like 5k hit and 9 speed at +0. This is a very strong neck. For the first one, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, this one is quite crazy. The water one gives also defense and is not actually way better than the normal one. It's quite the same thing. It's actually giving the same hit, just a bit more defense. I don't really get it. And again, hit and defense. Earth and health. Okay. Health is always good. And a bit less hit. Some more gives health but less hit than the rest of them. And the non-elemental one is also taking orange cubes. Yeah. And the wind one gives attack. Okay, this is I expected it to be the other way around, so the fire attack and the wind speed, but yeah, I guess it works. Either way, it's not like it matters. Yeah, the only tempting one is the speed neck, to be honest. Especially for the PvP. But it's so expensive to make, like... I think that it takes like a month or more to just farm the fodder for it, and no one will be able to sell any fodder anytime soon. Water is the best with the defense. I don't know, let's compare it to the old ones. Oh, that it gives a lot of defense compared to the old ones. Yeah, 270 defense is quite a lot, to be honest. And then you can go to 300 defense, yeah. For the campaign, probably this is the best one. The defense is huge. But for PvP, speed. But then again, doesn't really seem accessible until more people can get and craft fodder. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm switching my neck anytime soon. I mean, I do have this master of a neck, so I guess that I'm not making any necks anytime soon. They seem just too hard to upgrade at this point. But they are strong and they are really interesting. But so expensive to make. Yeah, probably over a month just to craft your own ingredients. Let's check the last monster. Let's see how the unbeatable boss looks like. Because I think he's unbeatable. Hey, I didn't even use an AP bar to beat the stages. Yes, it will take months to get there. This is very hard, but think of it this way, considering the update rates. We got the last word, so we had the stages from 200 to 120 unlocked in May, so that's almost 8 months ago. So I would think that this is all the gear we are having for at least 6 months from now on. And as we play more, we will sell very good gear for way cheaper than. I mean, it gets easier in time. Like when we first got to 220, the first swords were super expensive, and now you can get the 220 sword for like 100 NCG, and that is making the progress way easier. When we first beat 220, you also need to have plus 10 gear. At least I had the plus 10 ring to beat it. So in a way, yeah, we are taking the prices down, and you can get cheaper gear to progress without making plus 10 items maybe. Let's see how much health the monster has. Sword. The Fire Realm boss. Yeah, look at this health. The character name 206007 that has 1.5 million health HP. That's a funny number. Let's see how hard he hits. Okay, that was a 14k damage hit versus 3k defense. Yeah, he's unbeatable. But just for the fun of it, let's try it with crit food. Maybe I can take him to half HP. Yeah, he has a beautiful name. Yeah, let's just try it with food for the fun of it. Like, it's not like I really need this food for something right now. Fenrir was the same. When we reached stage 200, he was unkillable in theory, and he had level 350. So he's sort of unhittable, but the spells can't miss, so that's why I'm actually touching him. So the spells are the only way to damage this guy. I wonder if I can take him to half HP. But yeah, he's not made to be killed, I'm quite sure. When you see a monster with that level, he's not made to be killed. So, what do you think? Can I take him to half HP? Yeah, I'm actually under level right now, so I'm missing even more than the... I'm even not hitting anything. Yeah, I'm not doing any hits with this level. So it's just one spell every 4 or 5 hits, and that's all I can do. Yeah. This guy is not killable by any means. Bam! 14k damage. Down I go. Fun. Well, yeah, Fenrir was only killable because we got the fire dungeon that had better gear, so... No, this boss is just put there to not be killed, because he's not unlocking anything. I mean, the next, we already got the next 249, so he's just not made to be killed. He's just there as a stop for us. It was the same with Fenrir. He was unkillable, but at some point we got the Mimi's Rune update, and those items had like crazy strong spells, and we beat it with those spells, but Fenrir was never meant to be killable. So yeah, he unlocks nothing, so I just think that he's just here for the fun of it. Yeah. I guess that when we'll get World 6, he'll be like 3 times less health. Yeah, when the new world comes out, he'll be easy to kill. I actually have to search at some point the old Fenrir. The old Fenrir was like crazy strong. I'm just curious to see how I beat Fenrir. I haven't beaten Fenrir like for 6 months. He was a nice challenge back in the day. I think that less than 10 players ever killed him before he was nerfed. I remember that I was third back then. Well, 5 guys beat 240, but I don't know who they are. But I asked Plafina and he told me that 5 have finished 240. I only know that me and Farm beat it, but I don't know who the other 3 are. I think that I actually saw a graph with how many players beat what. I think that Plafina showed us to us. Let me see if I can find it to see how many players beat what. Let's see how Fenrir stands now. You're not late, actually. If you... I took 5 damage. I suck. Yeah, okay, so Fenrir gave me 5 damage. I'm not strong enough. I need to get better. I think that it's really not late to start 9 Chronicles, because it's not even reached main mass adoption yet, so it's still quite an unknown game, and you can actually earn quite fast in this game, as long as you can play for free and just participate in the arena in the next season. That should be in January, at the end of it, and you can still make some NCG, and you can get quite far for free, and you can try to see if you like the game. So unlike other games where you have to pay in advance, like you need to pay to actually get in the game, you can just try it for free. So I think it's in a good spot to see if you like it. But I don't think it's a game for everyone, since it's idle, you don't really click much. So how much of these do they drop? I wonder how much it takes to farm one neck. Yeah, for Robbie, actually, I suggest you to read this guide to see. I think that it helps if you're just starting out, to make an idea about the game and to don't waste any money at the start. If you're getting just like 1 neck per stage, this is crazy hard to farm necks. The mobile should come in the next couple of months, but yeah, right now it's only PC, but the game runs on a proof of work network, and it runs fully on blockchain, and mobile wouldn't really be fun in this state. But I think that at the end of this quarter we should transition to proof of stake, so that should make every loading very fast, and at that point we will also get a mobile game. Preparations are already being done, as in that's why we're now having a remote connect to nodes, so you can get less data and still play it. That's in the test. So mobile will come in a couple of months. Yeah, I'm not doing next. Only 2 per fight is like, yeah, I'm not crafting any next anytime soon. So you would need probably like 2 AP bars to get materials for 1. And for a +7 you need 63. Yeah, you can make the fodder in a month, excluding, and you also need the cube, so you probably need like 2 months of farming without potions to just make the fodder for a +7. This doesn't seem very reasonable. Yes, I will personally be crafting rings. I don't know what you guys need. I'll be crafting rings. I just want one with the free, with defense, speed and defense, a premium one and a basic one with at least speed and spell. That's what I'll be farming in the next month or 2 months or 3 months. Yeah, quite interesting. To be honest, I didn't expect to beat all the stages today in less than an AP bar, in less than 2 hours. How long have we been here? Yeah, 1 hour and 40. Yeah, this was interesting. What to do in the arena? I'm not sure about other classes. I actually saw some drafts of graphics for an archer and for a priest, but I really don't know. I think that the main focus right now is still making the network run smooth, and after the network will run smooth, we'll get more things like classes, maybe other stats, maybe other gear, other game modes. Like for example, the world boss will be done in the next couple of months, like a PvE challenge, not only the arena. So many guys still at max points. This one? Keepsick? No. I can't find where is Ray and why should I beat him? Ray? Why do you want me to beat Ray? Do you want me to beat Ray? Why? What has he done to you? Well, actually, there's only a few that can actually beat me. So I don't know why. I'd probably just find them here. These are the guys that can actually beat me. So Farm used to beat me most of the time when I had less speed, but since I changed the belt, he's now, I beat him most of the time, but he hits very hard. Sarah can beat me if he crits with his sword before I do, so he can still beat me. But I'm having better speed and better stats and way more life than him, and I can one-shot him. Who else can beat me? Bobos can't kill me anymore. He was beating me last season. And who else can beat me? This is really not getting updated at all. This is... Yoink can also kill me, as a matter of fact. Yeah, of course, yeah, you do. I can't find Yoink anywhere. What is Yoink? Like, this. You can't find anything around here. I just wanted to see Yoink. I can't find Yoink. Yeah, anyway, Yoink can almost one shot me with a crit with his sword. So that would be it. I think that only Sarah, Yoink, and Farm can beat me at this point. But I still win most of the time by far. 200k HP? No, that's not possible. That's not possible. You can't even reach 100k, I think. I think this is around the most you can get, 87k, or if I'm putting my other chest, I think I have a bit more than that. So 90k health, I think it's around the max. Even if I would go with this one at plus 10, I would still wouldn't even have 100k. And I have a health belt that's quite strong. No, I don't think you can. You can't even reach way than over 100k. I don't think you can go over 100k. Yeah, they should make a study of me. I wonder how much spell damage the new sword is giving. Let me see if I have that in the graph. So the new, if you're doing wait, I'm clicking the wrong link. So the best sword right now in the game is this one, and the spell on it, on the premium, only gives 12k. So you can only get to plus 10 was never the cap. There is no cap for upgrading, but it's just getting ridiculous after that point. The cost and the risk to fail and everything is just ridiculous past plus 10. Yeah. I mean, you can make a plus 100 item if you don't mind using 2 at the power of 100 items and you risk the fails. But there's no limit. You can just go as much as you want. Okay, this was interesting. I think that I'll stop now because I'd like to take my son for a walk. And no, I really didn't expect to get this far. So it was an interesting experience. And thanks for being with me over here. I'll try to do I have 2 videos or 3 in the works. One is about the arena, one is about how to gear in the arena, and I might also do something, a highlight of the new stages. So yeah. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for sticking with me. And I don't know, I didn't even actually plan this stream, so thanks for being around. And see you guys on Discord soon enough. I'll go back to my daily duties. I took a long enough break. Yeah, you too all enjoy the holidays. We can now take a break from 9 Chronicles since we're not out of the season, so we can sleep. That's nice. Sleeping is nice. Sleeping when you want, as long as you want. You can sleep as much as you want. So, thanks again. See you on Discord. Bye bye.